In today's lesson, we're going to talk about the 3 Ds of dog training. This is something a lot of dog trainers talk about. It's not something I came up with, but it's something that I like to talk about with pet owners. Super important when we're teaching behaviors that we go through an understanding of the 3 Ds of dog training and implementing that with our dogs. So I'm Zach Kaiser with American Dog Pros, and today is the 3 Ds of dog training. So what are the 3 Ds of dog training? First off, understand that the first thing we're going to do is acquire a behavior. We're going to teach the dog sit. So that's acquiring a behavior. We're going to teach the behavior, reward them for doing it. They're going to start to understand that behavior. And then once we've taught that behavior, we want to introduce the 3 Ds of dog training. The 3 Ds are going to be distance, duration, and distraction. Now, depending on the behavior, those are going to be played out a little bit differently, and you might teach them in different orders, but once we've taught sit, we want to teach them to hold a sit for an extended period of time. That's going to be our duration piece. Then we want them to also hold a sit as we move away from them, or take a sit while we're at a distance. So maybe the dog is 50 feet away and I say sit, and then we want the dog to sit while we're separated from them. So 2 different ways that distance might be invoked on the sit command. And then distraction, of course, is going to be anything that could be going on in the environment. Most of the time when I'm teaching these behaviors, I'm intentionally adding distractions, which is something that pet owners need to be doing. If you're teaching your dog at home, once you've taught a behavior, you want to go and intentionally add distractions. So I'll go over and I'll open the front door. I'll ring the doorbell. I will run around the room like a crazy person. I will play with another dog, open the fridge, drop food on the ground, whatever it is that you want to do to add distraction. And then if your dog breaks position, you can quickly get them back into the position. If they don't break the position, you can reward them for doing so. So that's what we do whenever we teach a behavior. If I teach, I consider all of our main behaviors to be positions. So come is a position to me, asking the dog to come within petting distance and remain there until released. Sit, lay down are obviously positions, and going to a place is a position. Once I've taught a dog to take a position, then I will start to add distance, duration, distraction to those behaviors, usually separately. Usually I'll work on the distance piece, which is also a little bit of duration, of course, and then distraction. While you're adding distraction, of course, duration is a factor as well there. So they overlap a little bit, but those are the 3 concepts that you want to invoke whenever you're adding and whenever you're teaching a behavior, and we consider that to be generalization, and as a part of that, you're going to be going out into different areas, different environments, and doing these behaviors. So that's the 3 Ds of dog training. If you have any questions or comments, drop them below. Subscribe to the channel for more dog training tips and lessons. We have a Patreon page if you want to join that for more in-depth lessons. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.